Good day, students. How are you doing? My name is Ramesh Kumar, and we want to learn something different today. Yes, of course, you know that it is the gift of the mighty, but this time around it's going to be on different dimensions. So before we start today's class, I want to ask you a few questions. Are you ready for my question? Oh, yes. So now, one of the questions I want to ask you is that have you ever used any sort of technology to learn, maybe in your other assignment like mathematics, science, and so on like that? Did you use technology to learn from it before? Would like to look into it. Oh yes, Sam, you want to tell me? Okay, good. What kind of technology do you use? All right, yes, like science, like YouTube, right? Okay, how about you, James? Very fun. I love that. I love that. So like you use blog sites, you search from internet, the search engine, and so on. Good. So today we want to learn the gift of the mighty. It's a story we've been dealing with for the past few weeks, right? Yes. We are going to change the story very soon, don't worry. So this time around we want to understand the summary of the context. They want to understand the character, we want to understand the vocabularies, and finally we'd like to understand how to use the flashcards on your table. Don't check it now, right? The flashcards on your table, we want to learn how to use them, and there are going to be flashcards in your technology that I'm going to provide you at the end of today's class. Do you understand? All right. So let's start with a summary of the story. So within 3 minutes, you know we've read the story in our last class, right? So in 3 minutes, I want you to sit down with your colleagues, Sam and John, James and Austin, Juliet and Jackson. So you come together and discuss this. You have 2 periods you're going to move together and discuss this in 3 minutes. What do you understand about it having read the story? I love that. All right, time's up. So, this is group 1, group 2. So, group 1, do you have a representative? I love that. So now, can you tell me what you learned from the story, James? Very good, very good. Their gift, or they gifted the gift to Jesus, right? Okay, good. You. I love that. Very fine. That shows you truly understand the context of the story and you learn it by heart, right? Very fine. Very good. Now, today we want to understand, secondly, the characters in the story. Yes, you actually know we have a lot of characters in the story. However, half the person is to understand these characters, right? Because they played major roles in the story. So good. So the first person here I have is what? Dilla Dillington, right? Yeah, Dilla Dillington is the main person. There is also one of the main person and part of the family, right? Good. Then, before we move to the next person, can you tell me the role Dilla played in the story and who was Dilla? Yes, you are absolutely right. Yes. Dilla is a spouse to Jim, and Jim is also a spouse to who? Dilla. Good. Now the next person is what? I love that. Yes. So Franny is who? Anyone? Oh, Sophie. Yeah, I think your name is kind of closer to that, right? So let's pick you. Sophie, what do you think? So Franny is who? Yes. So Fernie happens to be the owner of the airship, right? I love that. You've got to understand it very well. Okay, the Maggie. Oh, I didn't we have Margaret. We'll have said Margaret should answer the question, right? But we don't have Margaret in our class, so who's going to answer that? What did Maggie do in the story? So what do you think the Maggie packed it up? All right, yes. The Magi are the 3 wise men that provided the gift to Jesus, right? The baby Jesus, right? Very fine. Yes, that shows you truly understand the context of the story. Now let's quickly move to the vocabularies. Now, if you understand vocabularies, you will notice something that this time around the vocabularies you've been learning for the past few days are slightly different from this, right? Can you remind me of the ones we learned for the past few days? All right. Sacrifice. And you? Valuable. You? Possession. Yes. And you can remind me the last one. And you know there are other ones you studied yourselves, right? Generosity. Very good. I love that. So now today we'll be learning new ones. And the first one here is what? Emulate. Yeah, you're right. Emulate means to copy. Good. And the next one is splash, right? I love that. The next is manipulate. Good. And we have a phrase. Good pronunciation. Then can you tell us about the last one? Hi. Yes. Now, if you check the table, you will find some of these flashcards there. So now I want you to check in the flash and try to work on the meaning. Try to shuffle out the meaning, start and you need to arrange them based on the meaning of each vocabulary, right? Good. Now, one of the things you want to do is that, which is going to come up in our assignment, is I've programmed the quick lesson into your time. So you're going to look at the time with the quick lesson there. Having checked this out, you find the flashcard, you find the quick lesson, incorporate it with so many pages and things that relate to the story. And it's going to help you in the long run to understand the data. And to also understand how to use this technology to. So the first lesson that you will see instruction, that introduction instruction, and how to use this technology. You love that, right? Good. Thank you very much.